PocaSPEAKS. This shit is not easy, but it's work. PocaSPEAKS. This shit is not easy, but it's work. It's all about community. Spirituality is important. PocaSPEAKS. This shit is not easy, but it's work. PocaSPEAKS.
All right, hello, my loves. I hope that you all have been having an amazing weekend thus far. Are y'all tired? Like I'm tired. I'm so tired, energetically drained. Number one, I've been an honorary member of the Kindred community this weekend, and I had to, put on my professional rap beef battle breakdown hat. And baby, let me just tell you, it's a lot going on over there, okay? And that shit has had me all over the damn place this weekend. I don't know what's going on, okay? But lots of energies going on, lots of I almost want to say the word stuffiness. It kind of feels a little energetically stuffy. But that's okay. It's been a little foggy, a little rainy, a little, cooler in certain places as far as temperature. And I really feel like this is an opportunity for us to kind of get refocused. Okay. I feel like there's a need to there's like I'm hearing an air bubble or breathing space. Okay, like if you're underwater, if people are trapped underwater, they can find like a pocket of air. I feel like this is like a pocket of air. Okay, because of all that is to come, all that we will be experiencing, all that will be happening this year. We are only technically in month 2 of the new year. Technically, if we're going according to the actual calendar. And if we're going according to the Gregorian calendar, then we're 5 months in. But that's not really factual. Energetically, accurately, we are 2 months. This is our 2nd month in the official year of 2024 of this just official new cycle or season. So I feel like we're getting a little breathing pocket right now. Some time to kind of realign, refocus, shift focus, kind of take a rest. Okay, hermit energy, and things of that nature, right? Now, as I was kind of channeling just a little bit before getting on here, I kept hearing evidence, okay? Evidence. Particularly in the beginning of that My Name is Victory song, when they say, I got evidence. It's something here about evidence, okay? Because I keep hearing that specific part from that specific song repetitively in my head, right? So there's something here about the need for evidence. This reading will be based on finances or the potential for finances for the month of May. Understand that this energy will affect everybody differently, and it all depends on where you currently are in your journey, okay? This could mean that this energy can come in for you for May, or you may get it in June. You may get it in Cancer season in July. It doesn't really specify, okay? Of course, I'm tapping in for the month of May, but all of my readings are timeless. So whenever it resonates for you is when it resonates for you, okay? I don't want anybody to put themselves on a clock based on this reading. If some dates do come up, 444, I just seen that. But if some dates do come up, if some timestamps do come up, I will let y'all know what I see. Again, it doesn't mean that it will affect everybody the same, okay? But there's something here about evidence. I feel like for a lot of you guys, when it comes to opportunities, specifically for my business owners and people who are signing contracts, please make sure that you are reading things thoroughly. You're double checking things, that you are quadruple checking things if you need to, but making sure that you have all of the evidence for the things that you need before you sign your name or anything, or before you agree to anything. I'm also hearing, make sure that you're going for your worth. If you are somebody who is about to get hired for a position, or you are in the beginning stages of the hiring process, and you have received an offer letter or something along those lines, Spirit is saying make sure that the money makes sense. Okay, make sure that the money makes sense. I'm hearing for some of you guys, especially based on your education on paper. Okay, and there's a reason that Spirit is saying on paper, because on paper you may have certain degrees or certain things that you can add to your resume that you should get paid more for, okay, or whatever the case may be. Don't underestimate the knowledge or the wisdom that you have as well, okay? I'm hearing for some of you guys, when it comes to your resume, even the basic shit that you do, find a way to add that in. So for example, if you know that you are a very organized and prompt person, just period, like you like to get places on time, you know that you are just organized, you may have a little bit of OCD, like flip that shit and put it in that resume. I'm very punctual. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's something about flipping what you do naturally and using it to your advantage. Okay, specifically for my people who may be looking for another job, or things of that nature. Okay, when it comes to like a resume. Also, I'm hearing when it comes to contracts. Okay, I'm hearing this expression that one of my uncles used to say. It's a little vulgar, but that's what I'm hearing. He say, "Put your dick on the table." Okay, which basically means show them how big you are. Okay, when you go into these places, don't make yourself smaller. Don't shrink yourself to be in these spaces. Don't underestimate yourself, or feel intimidated because of the people that may be in some of these spaces. Especially, don't shrink yourself. Okay, put your on the table. Be unapologetic in who you are. Okay, especially for my women, for my black women who are moving. Some of you guys may be moving up in the workforce or in the white collar force, is what I'm hearing specifically. And in those spaces, Spirit is saying make sure that you hold your ground. Don't allow people to finesse you, to misuse you, to speak over you, to disrespect you. And that don't mean that you need to go in there and go ghetto hood rat on them either, but it does mean that you need to stand up for yourself, and you need to speak your truth, and you need to let people know when, where, how, and why they got you fucked up. There's a professional way to do so. Okay, if you don't know what to say, go to Chat GPT, go to AI, and let them give you words to say, how to respond to things. Okay, in a educated way, but don't allow people to disrespect you, don't allow people to discredit you, and don't shrink yourself in these environments. All right, let's see what the cards gotta say. Tapping in for finances for the collective for May 2024, and also just timeless messages in regards to finances for the collective. All right, our money card for May is eternity is a really, really, really long time. I think we'll be able to squeeze everything in. Relax. Okay? Eternity is a really long time. I think we'll be able to squeeze everything in. Relax. Okay? So I really feel like a lot of you guys are going to be moving into calmer waters this month when it comes to comfort. Okay, I feel like when it comes to comfort, a lot of you guys are realizing, number one, there's no rush. There's no rush to success. There's no rush to abundance. There's no rush to financial stability. There's no rush. I feel like divine timing is going to be playing a huge role when it comes to finances this year, I feel like a lot of you guys are learning to go with the flow. A lot of you are learning that sometimes you overreact. Okay, maybe you've been giving yourself more time in between when it comes to problem solving, instead of just, thinking the worst or assuming the worst or just jumping to the negative. I feel like a lot of you guys are letting things play out, and you're realizing that when you do let things play out, they play out to your advantage. Okay, I feel like some of you guys have been taking a step back and kind of realizing that maybe you've been overreacting a little bit when it comes to worrying, when it comes to being in this worrying type of energy. Yeah, look at this. Five of Wands and the Fool card. I just split the deck. But a lot of y'all was in this chaotic Five of Wands energy where it's like, what's going on? What do I do? I don't know. I don't know if y'all ever seen that clip of Elmo with the fire behind him. He's like this. That's what I'm saying. The little gift when he's like that and the fire is in front of him and behind him. That's how some of y'all have been acting. Like, I'm hearing dramatic or overreacting specifically, okay? And a lot of you guys have been learning that when you take a step back and you just let things go the way that they go, that they actually work out for you, even if it's last minute. Because the Seven of Pentacles, a lot of y'all are tired of waiting, tired of being patient. But you realize the more patient you are, things fall into place better, okay? When you take a step back and you allow spirit to do what they need to do, you allow things to naturally unfold, things actually happen to your advantage and work out for your advantage, okay? School, I feel like, is going to be very significant as well. If some of you guys want to go back and get educated in certain areas, if you want to take classes, I feel like that'll be highly supported. I do feel like if you do, this would be the month to purchase them, but June will be the month to start them. If you are going back for any type of classes, I feel like a lot of you guys may purchase those classes, pay for those classes, set up those classes in this month, but then in June you will actually be taking part in maybe your first classes or whatever the case is, or specifically in Gemini season. So after May 25th, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be back actually in school, especially because Gemini season is Mercury energy. That's the sign of intellect. That's the sign of communication. So that would be the best time anyway for you to really prioritize your studies, okay? This season is going to really be for Taurus season, is going to really be for setting up yourself financially, doing what you need to do to take care of your financial matters, whether that is some of y'all may be paying off loans this month, some of you guys may be paying off mortgages or car payments is what I'm hearing as well. Some of you guys may be able to pay off certain things when it comes to your credit score, your debt, paying on things that you may owe, paying off creditors, things of that nature, or just getting your money together, okay? Some of you guys could also be setting up some type of inheritance or trust funds or 401k. Like, this is the month to play the long-term game when it comes to your finances, what I'm hearing. This is why Spirit is saying relax, okay? Relax, because this is a time to figure out what you want your money to be. Do you want to be wealthy? Do you want to be rich, or do you want to have a couple dollars? You know what I'm saying? Or do you want to continue to be paycheck to paycheck? Like, this is your time to really figure that out, and start to take those steps towards whatever you decide to do. So if you want to be wealthy, you need to be looking into trust funds or setting up trust, setting up wills, okay? Setting up, some type of inheritance, or figuring out what you want to do career-wise so that you have some type of inheritance to leave to your children, okay? Like that type of thing. If you are a business owner, this is your time to figure out, okay, what do I want to leave for my children? What type of legacy do I want to create? What do I want to, what type of journey do I want to embark on? What type of life do I want for my family? Do I want wealth for my family? Do I want prosperity for my family? Do I just want us to get by? Like, this is your time to figure those things out as well, okay? I don't know why I just started hearing "Take Me to the King" loud as hell. And then we got the Six of Swords coming out, which is tough. Ooh. Six of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. As I'm hearing, take me to the King. And then we got the Fool card and the Three of Cups and the Four of Wands. I be trying to set these cards up so y'all can see all of them. Baby. Baby, baby, baby. With this Six of Swords, as the first card coming out, and these are cards at the bottom, I definitely feel like there is some type of huge movement for a lot of you guys when it comes to finances. And I feel like for some of y'all, it doesn't mean just this month. It means starting this month. Okay, again, perspective. Starting this month, a lot of y'all are walking away and moving away from things. I also feel like a lot of you guys are learning how to take from different parts of your life. Like I was saying at the beginning, how you are taking different things that you're good at and you're starting to capitalize off of them. I feel like a lot of you guys are moving away from the regular degler schmegler way of doing things, the cliche way of doing things, and you're taking your uniqueness, you're taking your gifts, you're taking your natural abilities, and you're taking them to this new energetic place where you can now use them to your advantage so that you can get this Ten of Pentacles, which is wealth. Okay, Ten of Pentacles is wealth. This is supreme income, supreme. This is consistent flow of financial energy. Okay, I also feel like a lot of you guys are going to be making some career jumps. Okay, some of you may have thought that whatever career you've been in for this amount of time is the one for you. Yeah, as I'm saying it, Page of Pentacles. A lot of y'all been thinking that the career that you have been in or whatever you've been doing, when I say career, that means business owners. This can mean 9 to 5, whatever. Okay, or this can even be school. So for my people in school, some of you guys may be changing your major as well, or shifting gears when it comes to what you actually want to study and what you actually want to get a degree for. Okay, but I feel like a lot of it is a new discovery, you know, through these past months that we've been talking about, of you guys kind of tuning inward. Yeah, we got the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Through these last couple of months of you guys kind of tuning inward and figuring out who you are, you discovered a lot about yourself. And because of the things that you discovered, you're realizing that you are way more multidimensional and multi-talented than you thought that you was. And that a lot of the things that you kind of just looked over and browsed over because you're used to it, you're realizing are actually talents that other people do not possess. Okay? And I feel like, you know, for a select amount of you guys, you're going to be learning exactly how to implement those specific talents in this month and throughout Gemini season. Specifically Gemini season, because Gemini, again, is the sign, the first super explorative sign of the zodiac. You know, it is they symbolize Gemini with the child, right? Geminis are usually you know, talked about in the same conversation or mentioned as children, because of the fact that they seek knowledge, they crave knowledge, they crave information. All they want to do is learn. They also are not, I'm saying they as if I'm not a Gemini, but we also are not scared to do new shit. A Gemini is not afraid to go out of the box and do something that nobody has ever done before. Geminis are just not afraid to do that. They're like children. Like a 3-year-old is not afraid to jump from the top step to the bottom step. They're not scared to do that. Now, even if they get hurt, they like, okay, I got hurt, but I'm still gonna get up and play, right? Because they're kids. Nothing, they can't really be afraid because they're learning, right? And that's kind of the energy for a lot of you guys. It's like you're not afraid because you're learning so much. A lot of you guys are coming out of this timid energy as well with this Six of Swords. Like you're walking away from shame. You're walking away from not feeling like you're good enough. You're walking away from, you know, feeling the need to fit in, okay? Feeling the need to go after careers or jobs or things that you thought other people may want for you. Like things of that nature. Like a lot of you guys are picking yourselves. You're choosing yourselves and you're operating your uniqueness. And you're realizing that you're way more gifted and talented talented than you thought you was. Even for my people who are already in their set career, meaning that you're already in a career where you know that this is what you want to do, you're still learning new things about yourself within that career. Period. So for example, if you're a hairstylist and you've been doing hair for the last 10 years, it's like you just figured out a new method or a new product or a new way to do something, like that type of thing. Or you are upgrading your salon or upgrading your services or like things of that nature. Like you're finding new ways to capitalize off of the gifts that you have already had, thus far, but expanding upon them. You know what I'm saying? Really leaning into what makes you different, what makes you you. And that's what's going to bring you the financial stability that you're looking for. Okay, I told y'all the access to this year, the key to this year is you being you and shifting your perspectives on yourself and on the world around you. That's the key. Being 100% who you are, unapologetic, while also acknowledging 100% of what the world is around you. Taking it in for what it is and still being who you are in the midst of that. Okay? And a lot of you guys are realizing, you have been the missing link to your money. Your money being funny. It's been you. Root chakra, root chakra affirmations is also what I'm hearing. A lot of you guys need to prioritize the root chakra. Okay? Your root chakra is connected to your finances. Y'all so pressed with the third eye and the crown chakra and heart chakra and throat chakra and all of these higher chakras. Those higher chakras don't mean shit if the root is blocked. Because if the root is blocked, there's no stability, baby. Your root chakra gives you your stability, and a part of your stability is your finances. That's your home life. That's your way of being. That's the things that you use, the things that you gravitate to when you are going through certain trials and tribulations. You need your root chakra to be balanced. Okay? Now we got the death card coming out. This is heavy Scorpio energy. And Scorpio is really prevalent right now. Scorpio number 1 is talking about transformations, right? As I explained in the breakdown of the month of May, when we got into the numerology and astrology of May, go back and watch that video. It's a lot of gems that were dropped in that video. But as I explained, because we are in a 8th year, the 8th zodiac is Scorpio, right? And Scorpio represents death and rebirth. It also represents transformation, because death is nothing more than a transformation, right? When you die, you are transforming from one place, one dimension to the other dimension. That's it, right? It doesn't mean that you actually will no longer be here ever again. That's not what we're talking about, right? So with this death energy coming out and the Scorpio energy coming out, heavy Scorpio energy, as y'all see, Drake is a Scorpio. Y'all see what's going on with Drizzy, okay? His empire is falling. His stability is crumbling, okay? So a lot of things are being removed. Things that are not organic, okay, are being removed right now. On personal levels, on bigger levels, on, political levels. When it comes to Hollywood, when it comes to the industry, I mean, anything that is not organic is being exposed. Okay, and that's because we have moved into the age of Aquarius, and the age of Aquarius is all about truth. So if you're not living in your truth, nothing is going to work for you while we're in this age of Aquarius. And we're going to be in this age of Aquarius for the next couple of 100 years. 100. So we're not going to see another age in this lifetime. We're going to all pass away in the age of Aquarius. So get used to it. Okay, and in this age, everything has to come to light. There cannot be any secrets. And Scorpio is also famous for, Scorpio is the most mysterious sign of them all, right? Between Scorpio and Virgo, Scorpio more so than Virgo, because Virgos are mutable, so they're more kind of outside with it. But Scorpios are very much reserved. They are very much, in the shadows, in the dark. Okay, they love the mysteries of life, and they also can be hyper fixated on death. Okay? If you have a real conversation with a Scorpio about death and how they really feel about it, and they really tell you how they really feel about it and not what they think you want to hear, it may be hard to sleep at night. Okay? They have a very different view of death than a lot of people. Okay? And a lot of people don't know that about Scorpios. Just go talk to one. But I feel like a lot of, again, what is going on is if it is not organic, if it is not pure, it cannot stand. Right? And that plays a huge role in your finances, because if I'm not making my money through being who I am, whatever that means, if that means that I need to go be a janitor, if being true to myself is me going to be a janitor, then I need to go do that. If being true to myself is me going and racing cars, then I need to go race cars. If me being true to myself is me doing hair, I need to go do hair. What does it mean to be true to yourself? And this is going to require a lot of y'all to take a leap of faith, because a lot of y'all feel like whatever area you would go in that makes you feel like, you're living in your truth may not make you a lot of money, because you may not see a lot of people making money off of that. That's not what that means. And I explained that a little bit on our Fortune Fridays reading. You don't see people doing it because it's set up for you to do it. A lot of y'all have been set up to be the first person to do a lot of these things, which is why you look around and you don't see people doing the shit. Duh, you're not looking around and not seeing it because you're not supposed to do it. You're looking around and not seeing it because you are supposed to do it, and you're supposed to be one of the first to do it, especially being the first to do it in your way, or being the first person to do it, period. Okay, so like I said, for example, again, if you're a hairstylist, you could be the first one to come up with a particular style. So you may invent a braiding style or a braiding technique or something like that. You can also be the first person to revamp an old braiding technique, right? So it may be something that has already been done, but the way you do it is completely different than how everybody else does it. Or it's something that has never ever been done before. Either way, none of those are reasons for you not to do it. There are reasons for you to do it, because obviously there's something missing from the collective, and spirit is trying to bring that into fruition through you. That's what y'all got to understand. If I am being presented, gifted, intuitively granted certain insights, certain messages, certain ways of doing things, and then my first thing is, well, let me look around the room and see if anybody else got that message. Come on, like that doesn't even make sense. Okay, if spirit is giving you an opportunity to do something that's never been done before, look at the two cards that keep coming out. Fool card and the Three of Cups, which means you will have success after you take a leap of faith. It's going to be out of your comfort zone. That's guaranteed. That's a guarantee. For anybody watching this, whatever you are going for, it is going to be out of your comfort zone. That is a guarantee. That's a promise. That is a signed, sealed, delivered. I don't care where you go, what reader you watch, don't matter. It's guaranteed to be out of your comfort zone, because it has to be. If it's not out of your comfort zone, then there is no growth. There is no elevation. There is no new level, next level, none of that. You're on the same level. If I'm comfortable, that means nothing has changed around me. Everything is the same. So again, like I always tell y'all, you're going to have to be okay with doing things that you've never done before. Saying things you never said before. Going places you never went before. Being around people you've never been around before. Okay? That's just a part of it. Now, if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. But your life is also going to stay where it is. Yeah, Three of Swords energy. You don't have to do it. But you're still going to be broke. And you're going to have heartache. And your life is still going to be in shambles. And you're going to keep playing this repetitive ass game and be like the hamster in the wheel, just same shit over and 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 over again. Different people, different places, different energies, and all of that, but the same shit. Same type of predicament, same type of energies, same type of, come on now. At some point, you're going to have to embrace change. If you want to, and again, we're in an 8 year, so this year is all about Financial stability is all about infinite, right? Having an infinite ability to do something, or something working infinitely on your for your benefit or on your behalf. So all of the energy is already conducive to you, especially when we get into Jupiter. When Jupiter moves into Gemini on the 25th of May, baby, when it comes to social society, keeping up in a social status, making friends, or using social media to your advantage, all of those things will be heightened when we get into Gemini season, because Gemini is the social butterfly of the zodiac, one of the first social butterflies of the zodiac, period. And then you got two other social butterflies that come right after Gemini season. You got Cancer and you got Leo. All three of them, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, baby, that's you talking about outside. If you could put outside on the t-shirt, put them three signs up there. Those three signs are the definition of outside. Right? And then we go into Virgo season where things kind of settle down a little bit. We kind of regain our focus because Virgo is going to check you. Virgo is going to get you to kind of get back here. Right? I explained all of this in our breakdown of May and astrology and all of that. Go back and watch that video. All right. But all of these energies, like I told y'all, it's like a progression. You could be seeing 1, 2, 3, 4. You could be seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5. Any type of progression. 8, 9, 10. You could be seeing things like that. Okay. But there's a progression of energy. It's starting at one place and it's slowly progressing itself up. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. This is happening the way it's happening so that you can have balance, and you're building something that can stand. Right? There's a reason why pyramids were damn near indestructible, because they were three-sided. The foundation is flat. You can't do nothing with it. And then the way that it's built is so unique. There was nothing you could do. The shit is indestructible. And Spirit is basically trying to get you to that place where you are metaphorically indestructible, meaning that no matter what happens in your life, no matter, what circumstances you go through, no matter, what happens, you are good. Right? Like overall, in the general aspect of things, you are still good. Yeah, you may slip a little bit. You may, stumble or whatever the case is, but you can't fall because you've built a foundation that is so secure. That's what y'all not understanding about foundation building. Y'all want to just jump in and throw cinnamon around and try to manifest $1 million. And that's just not how the fuck that works. If you don't have a foundation, it's not going to work. It's not going to work, okay? And that's not saying that you won't manifest $1 million. Some of you might just manifest $1 million, but it's gonna be gone just as fast as it came, because you don't have no damn foundation. You didn't build anything to sustain what you are inviting into your life, okay? And these first 3 months of the season, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, is for you to build that 3-layer pyramid, that foundation. So no matter what happens the rest of the year, you're still able to stand. You may sway in the wind, right? A couple branches may even break, but the tree will hold. Period. That's why grounding and your root chakra is so important, so that you are, putting those vines and those roots in the ground. So no matter what happens on top of the ground, you're not moving. Okay, they can't knock you off. Period. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Okay, some of you guys definitely have air energy is highlighted so far, super heavy throughout this reading. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. You guys can have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius really, really active in your chart. Okay, if you do not have your birth chart, go to my website and book the birth chart reading so that you can get your whole birth chart, as well as a free explanation of how to read it. Okay, how to properly read it. All right. I'll put my information on the bottom of the screen. But again, use your birth chart. Okay, because based on your birth chart, that's going to help you kind of navigate a lot of the stuff and understand what's going on. All right. Lots of air energy. There's also fire energy here. So fire and air is super heavy here. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and then Leo, Sag, and Aries. Okay. Now, just because I didn't call your sign Doesn't mean that this won't affect you. This is just the energies that are coming out. Okay, so we have with fire energy, that's basically passion, right? That's passion. That is aggression. That is taking leaps of faith. That's confidence, right? And then we have air, right? Air energy is intellect. Air energy is also communication, right? So spirit wants you to marry the two. So yes, go after your passions. Yes, go after the things that you want. Yes, be confident. Yes, be assured of yourself, and all of these fiery things, but also make sure that you're operating out of intellect. Make sure that you're just not jumping into shit just because you all gung ho about it, but you're actually moving strategically to a certain extent, right? Also making sure that you're properly communicating for yourself, right? And to other people as well, okay? Because communication is going to be very, very important, especially when we get into Gemini season. When we get into Gemini season, communication is going to be very important. Not only the way that you communicate, but also the way that people communicate to you. You're going to have to be able to check that shit. Okay, I'm hearing pay attention to the underlines and the undertones. Start paying attention now. So by the time we slip into Gemini season on the 21st of May, you already ready. Okay. We got the Seven of Swords energy. All right. I really feel like a lot of you guys need to be very careful about who you have in your space. Some of you guys can have people who are very jealous of you. This could be coworkers. Some of you guys could be on jobs where people just don't fucking like you for real, and they try to create issues or problems for you. I also feel like somebody could be in the midst of trying to set you up. I feel like you're going to be protected and you're going to see it coming, or you've already seen it coming with this High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. But be very careful, okay? Keep your head on the swivel. Keep your head on the swivel. A lot of people start to kind of go either downhill in Taurus season, or they go uphill. Like it's really a clear defining moment, because Taurus is all about love and beauty and luxury and money and spending and shopping and image and all of these different things, that you can kind of get so overwhelmed in that you stop paying attention to what you actually need to be focused on. So it's really going to be important, going back to that balancing thing. Don't spend too much money this month. Don't, get into a place where you are operating ego and you are, pushing yourself in everybody's face. Okay, heavy Leo energy with this, but I'm saying very egotistical, like, yeah, I'm the shit, and you like putting it in everybody's face. So you like, don't do all of that. This is a month to be humble. Okay, and humble don't mean don't big up yourself, because you can still be like, I know I'm the shit, but also be humble about it. It's all in the way that you do things, right? In the way that you say things. That's why I said communication is going to be very important. But this is a month to move in humility, move in grace, move in peace, but also make sure that you're executing financial matters in the way that you need to. So handling your bills, handling the things that you need to handle, the money that is going to come in, because there's a lot of opportunity for random money, random deposits, random money opportunities, right? Random business opportunities. So as that stuff is coming in, don't let it go out at the same time. Okay, like it needs to be coming in and going into a place that you can save, or that you can flip it, or that it can work for you. Okay, so that's why I said some of y'all may be interested or have been interested lately in stocks or trust funds or wills or whatever the case is. Okay, ways to grow your income, ways to have your money work for you. Okay, investments, things of that nature. Okay, or setting it to the side, saving, learning how to properly save. I'm saying that flip book that has like the little slots that you can put money in. Okay, make sure that you are doing things, in regards to that will help you when it comes to your money. Okay, when it comes to making sure that the money lasts and it is a consistent thing and not just a one and done type thing, because we're not here for a one and done. We're here for consistency. But spirit is also saying don't do too much, with things that you receive, because a lot of people are around you. Seven of Swords and Seven of Wands came out right back to back as I'm saying this. A lot of people are around you, and they're going to be witnessing you almost have a come up moment, or witnessing a lot of you guys in the spotlight. So spirit also is saying don't do too much and don't be so overly cocky, because you may have motherfuckers around you who don't really care for you, or they're upset at the financial abundance that you're receiving for Pentacles, and they may want to stop some stuff for you. They may want to cause some delays or some issues or some problems for you, or just sending evil eye, right? And again, the thing with evil eye is sometimes you don't even know that you're doing it. Depending on where you are with your shadow work, you may not even notice that you're sending out that level of negativity or hate towards a person. That shit might go completely over your head. You might not even recognize it or notice it. So you have to be very careful with the people who are in your space. Tell spirit and your ancestors to reveal the people who are not for you, and the people that you need to watch out for as you are moving into this new space of abundance, into this new space of wealth and prosperity and stability. Because for a lot of y'all, this is about stability overall. It's not just about money, but of course money helps us become stable, right? But it's mainly about you finally being stable in your life, especially with this Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is about things being in order, right? Having your ducks in a row, okay? And you can't win around everybody, because everybody don't want you to win, and everybody doesn't know how to receive you winning in the space around them. Like they don't know how to go about that. They don't know how to say, "Oh, I'm so happy for you," even though things may not be going the same for me. Like they haven't reached that point yet where they can be happy for you while simultaneously going through their own shit. And you have to be aware of that. These can be people who can be the most genuine, the most sweet people, but everybody has their moments, and you don't want those energies around you subconsciously, and you don't know what's going on, and it's creating issues and problems for you. Okay, 414 is significant, 141 is significant, 144 is also significant, 1222 is also significant, 515 is also significant, 717 is also significant. Okay, we got the Queen of Wands coming out with the Justice card at the bottom of the deck. I definitely feel like, again, the more confident you guys are within this month, the more is going to happen for you. The more will go good for you. The more justice you will receive. You know, as you move forward throughout this month. Okay, it's all about your confidence. It's all about your ability to operate in your natural frequency and be unapologetic in that. Like that's the word really for the month, is being unapologetic. Like, I am who I am. Uniqueness and being unapologetic. Those are two words for me. If you can keep, continue to repeat those words to yourself, I think you'll be fine this month. For sure. Okay. We got the Hierophant. So make sure that you are paying attention to your intuition. Your intuition is definitely going to be key. There may be a lot of messages, especially when it comes to business ideas or people that you should work with. We got the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And here go that Three of Cups popping right back up. All right. So something is going to happen where you guys are going to have an opportunity to celebrate something big. Some of you guys could be Taurus, so happy solar return to you. You could be celebrating that. You got the Sun card at the top of the deck. Hello. Some of you guys could also be Gemini, so a lot of this may happen as we cross over into Gemini season. But I see a lot of celebrations for you guys, but it's coming through you guys paying attention and listening to your intuition. There may be an opportunity that Spirit brings to you, but you're going to really have to follow your intuition in order to get it. Like, Spirit may bring an opportunity for, this is just an example so you can understand what I'm saying. Spirit may have an opportunity waiting for you to have a multi-million-dollar business, right? But it's going to require you to follow your intuition 5 days out of one specific week. So one day you may wake up and Spirit's like, go to the gym. Like, for fucking what? But you just go, and you haven't been in months. And then the next day Spirit is like, go out and change your diet. Like, for what? Like, I've been eating the same stuff my whole life. Now all of a sudden you know, I feel the need to change my diet. Just change it, okay? Just go out and go shopping, buy some new food. And then the next day, Spirit is like, get better with your affirmations and your shadow work. I'm like, why? Like, for fucking what? And then the next day, Spirit is like, you need to go and forgive your mama and your daddy for your childhood issues. What the fuck is going on? Why do I need to do that? And then the next day, Spirit's like, go to the park. And you're like, how does any of this shit make sense to me receiving $1 million opportunity? But what you didn't realize is Spirit had you in the gym because you needed to get that mental discipline, because you have to be mentally disciplined in order to run and operate a multi-million-dollar business. I don't be thinking y'all be understanding how much of a responsibility all of the things are that you're actually asking for. And this is why a lot of the things that Spirit is asking you to do does not make sense to you, because you're not thinking about how it plays into what you're asking for. You just know what you want. You may even see other people with it and you want it so bad that all you know to do is ask for it. But you are not educated enough to ask for the foundation to help you navigate this thing that you're praying so hard for, right? So Spirit had you in the gym so that you can start to build up your discipline. Spirit had you changing your diet so that you can fix your health and be able to show up and wake up every day and operate in good health and not be so sleepy and tired because you're putting the wrong foods in your body. If I'm eating the wrong food, that's going to affect my sleeping schedule. That's going to affect my energy levels. If I don't have no energy and I'm putting the wrong stuff in my body and I'm not feeding myself on a nutritional level, how am I going to run and operate a multi-million-dollar business where I have to be waking up at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., or even if I'm waking up at 12 p.m.? How do I operate and run this business without having that level of discipline or health, right? So all of these things are helping you get to where you're trying to get. When Spirit told you to get them affirmations together and work on your shadow work, Spirit was telling you to get your mind right and let go of the hurt and the pain and the trauma so that you can eliminate the wrong people out of your life. You can eliminate the wrong mentalities out of your life. You can eliminate the wrong things out of your life and be in a place where you are ready to receive what it is you asked for. When Spirit told you to go to the park that day, it was because the motherfucker with the opportunity was at the park. So they prepared you the whole week so that by Friday or by that last day, you can go to the park and walk directly into your abundance. But because you think you know it all, and because you don't feel like doing that, you don't do it. So you don't learn what you need to learn. So you're not operating in that order. Remember I said 1, 2, 3, 4. There are certain steps that Spirit is taking you through for a reason. There's a reason that we start off on level 1 rather than just jumping to level 15. Because level 1 through 14 is preparing you for 15. And a lot of y'all don't want to go through the preparation stage. You just want to receive the abundance and to receive the end result. And okay, what if you got it right now? Would you be prepared for it, and how long would you keep it? If Spirit was to give you that multi-million-dollar business right now, do you really think you can navigate that shit with no help? Could you put that whole business on your back right now and navigate it? Let's be honest. You don't even like getting out the bed for work. What are we talking about? How are you going to go navigate a business and be ready to get up and travel and go all of these different places and live this type of life, and you are all of these pounds overweight and have breathing issues and heart problems? Like you're not, y'all are not thinking how other things affect the goals that you're asking for. And this is not a jab at nobody. This is reality. This is reality. How do I expect to live a certain lifestyle that I am not equipped to live? And this is why it's not coming to you. I always tell you, you're not going to receive what you're not ready for. You can only get what you're on. Look at this, 7 of Pentacles. You can't make this shit up. It's postponed. It's not coming to you because you're not ready for it. You're not in a position to receive it yet, which is why Spirit has not given it to you, because they're trying to spare you. If they give it to you right now, they know you're going to tarnish it. They know you're going to fuck it up. They know it's going to be an ill. They know it's going to be horrible. And this is one of the reasons why on May 7th, which is tomorrow, I'm hosting this self-love masterclass. Okay? This self-love affects way more than you think. And there's a reason why I give y'all all of these different topics before I talk about money or before I talk about career or success or all of those things, because these are the places you got to start so that you can be in the right mental space to make money and to know who you are so that you can make money doing the right things, which is being yourself. Okay? So you can book for this and sign up for that course on my website. It is tomorrow. It is via Zoom. Even if you cannot be on the Zoom, you can still pay for the course and receive the audio recording or the video recording of the entire Zoom. So you basically get the whole thing without having to be there. Okay? Let me know how y'all want to do it. Inbox me, email me, whatever. Okay? But a lot of you guys are not receiving things because you're just not ready for them. And Spirit is trying to get you to a place where you can be ready and where you are ready, but it's going to require you to start going with the flow. If your intuition say do some shit, freaking do it. Stop thinking that you know everything and that, don't nobody know what they talking about and, oh, this is because I don't feel like doing it. Like, okay. If you don't feel like winning, just say that, my love. If you don't feel like moving from this part of your life to a better part of your life, just say that. All right. We got the Lovers. Okay. I feel like a lot of you guys have been prioritizing love and relationship, and that's just not what it's giving. Okay. Some of y'all are so pressed for love. This is why Spirit is saying a lot of y'all need to go back and do some shadow work, using this time to do some shadow work and fall in love with yourself. Fall in love with what makes you you. Because some of y'all have put so much time and energy into these relationships and trying to build these relationships and offer love to motherfuckers who don't deserve it, okay? That your life is in shambles and you haven't even really realized it because you so gung-ho on whoever this person is and why they don't love you. And this doesn't have to be romantic. This could be family acceptance. This could be acceptance from the people around you, okay? Wanting to be accepted, wanting to be loved. Okay, a lot of y'all have not been doing what you need to do because you want to be accepted and you want to be loved. Confirmation bird. Then we got the King of Swords coming out, okay? And the King of Swords is basically saying, fuck all that. One thing about the King of Swords, and the way that these are placed on my table, the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords were literally right above each other. Literally. Okay? In the placement that they came out. So there's definitely a need for you guys to definitely be balanced when it comes to masculine and feminine energies. There's definitely a need for you guys to, again, speak your truth. Speak your truth emotionally, right? So when it comes to your heart, when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to who you are as a person, but also standing on business when it comes to disrespect, when it comes to evil eye, when it comes to people playing with you, okay? Spirit wants you to be very, very balanced when it comes to making sure that you are not being taken advantage of, or you're not letting people play with you, or you're not allowing yourself to be disrespected, okay? Or that you're not choosing people, places, and things over yourself, okay? This is no more shrinking yourself, like I said in the beginning. No more shrinking yourself to gain acceptance from other people or acknowledgement from other people or validation or whatever it is that you're looking for, okay? No more of that shit. Be who you are, and the people who fuck with you when you're being yourself, those are real people, okay? The people who only fuck with you when you doing some shit that's not even you, they probably not even them, okay? And a lot of y'all are trying to be somebody else for people who not even being themselves. Okay, this has so many connections to this Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef. Is crazy. Because if you realize, one of the biggest things that Kendrick Lamar is calling Drake out for is not being himself. You're not being unique. And because you're not being unique, you are falling in front of the public. This is a public execution because you did not want to stand in your uniqueness and you wanted to take on everybody else's personas and try to use them to your advantage. I told y'all that when it comes to the spiritual world, when it comes to the political world, when it comes to the entertainment industry, people who are not being themselves are being exposed. I told y'all that weeks ago. If you're not operating your truth, if you're not being who you're supposed to be and who you say you are being exposed. The fake cannot cut it no more. We're in a different age. We're leaving the age of Pisces. The age of Pisces is illusions. So people could put on false illusions and pretend to be something that they're not when we were back in the age of Pisces. But in Aquarius, that's not going to fly. Because people not only want you to be yourself, but they also have facts to back it up that you are not being yourself. Because the age of Aquarius is all about that proof. It's all about that tangible evidence. It's all about information and knowledge. What's going on here? They are air signs. That's intellect. What's happening? Okay, we need proof. We are logical over here. All right. All right, let's close out with some messages of confirmation. Remember, if you do want to book for the self-love masterclass, it is tomorrow. There is a payment plan at checkout if you book through my website. So for those who, you know, money may be a little tight right now, but you want to be a part, there is a way for you to still purchase it through the payment plan. Also, if you want to take advantage of the new year, make sure you go grab my $8 ebook, which basically gives you a whole astrological breakdown of what's going to be happening this year and how you can take advantage of it. All of the full moons, all of the new moons, all of the retrogrades, all of the placements of the planets, everything you need is in there, okay? First card out we had is new love, okay? We are in Taurus season, which is ruled by Venus, so I'm not surprised to see a lot of love energy. Some of you guys could definitely have some new love interests or some new life partners or soul tribe members, soulmates, things of that nature that may be coming in. I also feel like you guys are finding a new love for either yourself or something that you're into or something that you discover that you like or that you love, okay? I said soul tribe, and of course that comes out next. Soul tribe opportunities. So again, you know, some opportunities for spiritual relationships, spiritual connections. Some of you guys may be even joining a spiritual community or getting more acclimated with a certain spiritual community. If you're new to my spiritual community, welcome. Okay. New friends, like-minded people. Okay. Some of you guys may, damn, I was just about to say, get a new job, and on that new job, you have like-minded people there. I told y'all there's opportunity for new jobs, promotions, career jumps, career changes, business booms, all of these things. So this is just confirmation at this point, which is what we love. Okay, we have Ogun popping in. Asheda Baba Ogun. And Ogun represents the day of the week, Tuesday. He also represents technology, war, protection, and the planet Mars. Okay, so I believe, you know, Baba is popping up, number one, to tell a lot of y'all need to take advantage of social media. Y'all using social media for all of the wrong things, to gossip and talk shit and all of. If you got a business, you need to be branding, you need to be marketing, you need to be posting. There's no reason that you are a business owner and you don't have at least 3 to 5 business posts a day. Do I need to do a business class 101 for y'all? A marketing 101? Because I'm sick of y'all saying y'all want to be business owners and I want to do this with my career and I want to, you know, do this and do that. And I don't see y'all putting shit out. You should be posting so much. It should be getting on people's nerves. You don't want it that bad. You can't want it that bad. And I tell y'all, we about to go into, Jupiter is about to go into Gemini. Okay? Gemini is the social butterfly of the zodiac. So you need to prioritize social media. Start to get acclimated with it now. So when Jupiter goes into Gemini on the 25th, you can start to take advantage of it. And you already have content that is out. And now you're just waiting for people to see it. You're just waiting for the numbers to start coming in. Okay? Y'all got to know how to play the game. I think the next course I'm going to do is a marketing masterclass. Because y'all are not. Y'all can't be serious. You can't really be a business owner if this is the way you're acting. Tuesday has come out again, and the number 3, and then 333 popped out. So Tuesday and number 3 are most definitely very significant. So something could be happening tomorrow. Is Tuesday. Something could be happening next Tuesday. The Tuesday after that. I don't know. Something here about Tuesday. Something could have already happened on a Tuesday. I don't know. Okay, but Tuesdays are significant. 333 or 3s period are significant because they are talking about expansion. It's also talking about universal support and spiritual growth. Okay. What else, Spirit? I don't know why I keep hearing NASCAR or car spot or something. Some of y'all could be starting a business and it relates to cars. So either like a car dealership or a car repair shop or something like that. I don't know. Something here with a car or racing cars, or I don't know. Anyway, that's for somebody. Your guys, once your attention is coming out, okay? So definitely make sure that you're maintaining a relationship with your spirit team and your ancestors. Some of y'all are definitely getting a new car as well. I've been saying that for a while, okay? I feel like there's going to be something because they have been playing around with the car market, you know, making all of these people's insurance and car notes go up and shit like that. And a lot of people have been returning their cars or having them repo. I feel like there's going to be some type of car boom coming next where a lot of people are going to be able to get cars for pennies. Pennies, okay? Mark my words. All right. We got Neptune, okay? Neptune is talking about stagnant energy. And in order to get over the stagnant energy, you need to surrender, to let go of attachments, to sacrifice, okay? To allow yourself to transcend your current state of mind, your current state of being, you know, your current mentality, things of that nature. If you didn't think this was your sign, this is for you. Okay, so if you're watching, this is most definitely for you. Now you can be in a different place. Some of y'all are just moving into this energy. Some of y'all are in this energy. Some of y'all are moving out of this energy. Take it how it resonates, okay? But if you're watching, this most definitely for you. That was confirmation of that. All right, last card out for the collective spirit. Let go of the past. Let go of the past. Ooh, I just got the craziest cramp. Some of y'all could definitely be coming on your cycle. Some of you guys may have a new moon menstrual cycle. And the new moon is approaching us. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's on the 8th or the 9th. Don't quote me. I'll be making posts about it so you can be prepared and know what to do. But I feel like, you know, with this new moon, take advantage of this moon, you know, when it really comes to implementing the things that you want and building that foundation. New moons are all for foundation building and almost like strategic planning, okay? Based on the next 30 days, I want, or 28 days, because there's 28 days in between each moon cycle, each new moon. So based on the next 28 days, this is what I want it to look like, okay? All right, Spirit also saying somebody lying. That's at the bottom of the deck. I was trying to get away from this card, but it keeps being brought back to my attention. So somebody around y'all is lying. Somebody around y'all is not who they say that they are, and you need to address that. For some of you, Spirit is not giving you shit until you get that naked mole rat out of your camp. And I heard it just like that. Naked mole rat and all. Okay? Period. Spirit, I'm not giving you anything. Because the minute that I give it to you and they're still around, you're going to lose it. You're going to fumble it. You're going to fuck it up. Something's going to happen. No, it's not happening. That's why for a lot of you, no matter how much you work, no matter how much you beg and you plead and you do all of this and do all of that, and you're trying to figure out why certain things are not working, it's not working because the main thing that you know you need to do is let that motherfucker go. And you're trying to do everything but that. For a lot of y'all, you're trying to do literally everything. Like y'all will go to the ends of the earth to do everything but let that motherfucker go. And spirit is basically like, okay, I don't know why you're trying to call my bluff. I'm not giving you shit. I don't care if you work all 24 hours back to back. It don't matter to me. I'm not releasing anything to you until you get that roach, that tick, that bloodsucker out of your space. Okay, I'm hearing get rich or die trying. You either gonna get rich through spirit, and when I say get rich, I don't technically just mean money. You know, get rich just happiness, abundance, you know, prosperity overall, or die trying, meaning you gonna put in all of this work and it's gonna be for fucking nothing because you're not getting shit. You got the wrong people in your space. You got the wrong people in your camp, and I can't, in good faith, give you these abundant, you know, masterful, incredible things, just for that person to come and snuff them out or fuck it up or cause issues or problems or whatever it may be. Okay, so a lot of y'all need to look yourselves in the mirror and be super, super real. And this is, you know, spirit is coming from for a lot of things that you guys have been in for cycles. So of course it's not gonna be easy, because some of the people that, you know, spirit wants y'all to let go of, you didn't know your whole life. Literally. Or have been in a relationship with for a large majority of your life, or they've been around a large majority of your life. Like I said, this is not just, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. This is 10-year plus best friend relationships. This is mother and daughter relationships, father and child relationships, you know, mother and child relationships, granny and grandchild relationships, grandpa and grandchild relationships, like co-worker relationships, best friends. Like, this is any type of long-term attachments. Y'all gotta release these long-term attachments in order for you to have and be able to embrace whatever spirit is bringing to you. Copy. All right, I love y'all. For those who are interested in the masterclass tomorrow, feel free to inbox me or to go on my website. All my information is going across the bottom of the screen to book it. Again, if you want the payment plan option when you get to checkout, select shop pay. Okay. Again, even if you cannot make or attend the Zoom tomorrow night, you can still pay and receive the entire recording. Okay, so it'll basically be like you're there. Okay. Also, make sure you go get that ebook. Again, it's only $8 and it gives you everything that you need to really capitalize off of this year. I keep telling y'all, you know, the readings, all of this is cool, but readings are subjective. Readings are super general, right? If you really want to know how to take advantage, you need your birth chart and you need that damn ebook. Because when you put those two together, that is literally a personalized, detail for detail, personalized chart and explanation of how you personally need to navigate this year. Okay, so having those two things is really your cheat code for this year. All right, both of those things are available on my website. If you don't have your birth chart, that's available on my website as well. I can pull your report as well as giving you a full breakdown on how to properly read your chart. Okay, other than that, if you need to book any personal readings, again, these are general, but if you want something personal, you can also book that. If you are interested in getting started on your healing journey when it comes to healing from your childhood traumas, if you are just confused and you don't know where to go, I have consultations, I have mentorships, I have therapy sessions or counseling sessions, any and everything that you can ask for. I have literature for those who like to read. I have books that I've written on shadow work, on chakras, on so many different things. Just go to the website and figure out what you need, put it in your cart, purchase it. You can even, again, select the payment plan and you can pay on it. But just get what you need. Even if it's not for me, get what you need, period. That's my overall goal for y'all all the time, is go get your help from somewhere. Don't suffer in silence. All right, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Light and love. I'll be back on here tomorrow for our topic Tuesday. Again, make sure you go back to last week's video and catch up with all of the readings so that you can be up to date and see if that reading may resonate for you more than this one. All right, light and love.